Welcome to another episode of Tedder and Topher Drive a Waste Car.
A widow waste car.
A widow waste car. We just got out of the Viper yesterday. And now is one of those days where you got to figure out, hey, when I see the guy in the Miata and I'm in the Corvette, I don't get to make fun of him because he might have a Viper. So, I see this with truck people all the time. They're like, oh, he's just got that little car. And it's like, yeah, he might have an F350.
Other cars with Viper.
So, the Topher tried to sound virtuous to me a while back saying, I'm selling all my things. And he got rid of his Type R, he got rid of his S2000, he got rid of his Camaro. But then
sold my wife's Highlander.
Sold the Highlander. And I thought, oh my goodness, he's paring down. But then what does he do? He replaces it with a Dodge Viper and this. And this is an ND1 RF Miata, which is fantastic, but not just any ND1. There's lots of fun track mods on this. And you've always been a Miata guy. When I first met you, you had an NA.
Yeah, and remember that drive we took in a new ND3 around the Willow Run test
I
loop?
do remember that. We did like a nice little handbrake turn.
Dude, that was one of the most fun rips I've ever had. And I was like, that was in a Miata. I owe it to myself to try the ND Miata experience. This popped up on Marketplace with all the mod lists. That it was like my perfect mod list, perfect build. Couldn't say no.
I can tell you what all of it is, but if you want to read it, it's in the description. But the highlights, you've got it tuned. It's got a Fab 9 tune, is that right?
And this was bought, not built. I haven't done anything.
It's beautiful.
I put center caps on the wheels that were already in a box.
That's nice. You're on
all the fluids.
RE71 RZs?
Yep, 225, 45, R17. So this is slightly bigger sizing. They just barely don't rub, and they're nice for Michigan potholes, though they do pick up lots of debris and nails.
Yeah, they do make all that like sandy noise when you go over anything.
Yep.
That's just the way she goes when you're on a 200 treadwear tire.
That's right. Yeah, big mods though. Tires, Sakebomb garage spec Ohlins coilovers,
expensive stuff. Can you see any of that when you open the hood, or is it all hidden stuff? Oh man, so you can't even see all that money.
You can maybe see a little bit here. You can probably see the Karcepts garage front sway bar.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I see. Look at the you know, it's funny. You've been mentioning that your biggest issue with this car is brakes and cooling, but you have these monster cooling ducts in there.
Yep.
That's actually pretty impressive.
It's like the guy who built this put like great parts on this car.
You'd never know. Like, this car kind of looks like it's just been lowered a hint and you threw these wheels on it, but it's really fun when you can kind of get under it and see. But look at this diffuser. This is cooler than the Viper's diffuser.
Yeah, and underbody's pretty flat. It's got the whole Verus underbody diffuser kit, so that helps for aero if it gets up to 90 miles an hour on track. That's helpful.
Give us a little rev, because this, you said it's a 12-pound exhaust.
Yeah, this is the Goodwin race RoadsterSport exhaust.
Oh yeah. Sounds good, does the job, passes sound.
Yes.
So everything's great. Look at this. This got great camber on the rear, probably what, like -2 degrees?
Yeah, front's a little over 3, I think.
Yeah. What a thing. All right, well, let's go for a little rip. You've been telling me about this car. It's so funny because you bought the Viper, and I always ask you questions about the Viper. You're like, yeah, but what about the Miata? And I'm like, okay. So we're driving today, boys.
First things first, traction control off.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, because it'll intervene and do weird things.
I think it already was.
Good.
I probably just, no, it's still off. Okay,
yep.
Cool. I was
My
like,
favorite thing
shoot.
about the Miata is you can actually run cruise control with the traction off.
That's cool.
Which most cars won't let you do.
No.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll start windows down and then migrate to windows up. Oh man, these are just wonderful. Like, I'm already just like having a nice time just putting around. It's so direct, super light steering.
They're so easy.
This is like the lowest effort sports car.
Driving position is a little wonky in the ND1. Steering wheel's a little far away.
Seat's a little tall.
Seat's all, and then like your knees don't quite have enough room to move around and have space. But as long as you're not 6 foot to the left,
Left and left.
you can fit.
Oh, clutch catches right off the floor.
And it sounds like Miatas have sounded like forever.
It sounds really good.
That exhaust note hasn't really changed. It still kind of mimics like the old MGs and stuff.
Thing is, when these are loud, they sound bad. So this is exactly like how loud you want your Miata to be.
This is kind of my perfect
Dude, what are you
exhaust
doing?
volume. This has one of the baffle inserts, like the loudest baffle insert.
so much better over the bumps than the Viper.
Yes. Yeah, this is like a kind of a softer street setup that we're in right now. Swaybar's on level 1. Dampers. Go, go, go. Push, push, push. More, more, more.
I'm just making sure these tires are a little
More,
warm.
more, more.
Oh my God.
You have more. Flat out. There we go.
Wow, it really does rev up to like 7,400.
Yeah, it's happy.
That's incredible. I get so nervous with 200 treadwear tires when I'm not sure if they're warm yet. Because like when they let go, they just like go whoosh. And so I'm like,
RCs heat up really fast.
I'm just being a little gentle for to not have an incident.
What I do is like, I'll take that entrance ramp, halfway through I can feel the tires are like warmed up, and then you can send it.
The thing is, the Type R on the RSs, if you try that on cold RSs, the rear of the Type R is like on dinner trays. It's so sketchy. So
this car is so planted. Even on the all-season tires that I usually daily this on, I can't get it upset. I can't get it sideways. Unless if I'm doing something silly, trying to like on purpose or in the wet.
Oh my God, this suspension's fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The stock Miata suspension is really good too, especially over bigger bumps. But everywhere else, it's a lot more busy than this is.
Yeah. Oh. This is amazing.
We just drove a ND3 and did a comparison versus that, this versus that. And one of the biggest differences that I noticed beyond sound, beyond suspension, was just the throttle response. I think the ND1s had a little bit better throttle response, and also the tune helps a bunch too.
It's super crispy.
But remember on that ND3, we had to like basically floor it to rev match?
You had to like take, and you had to, it took time.
Yes.
It really took time. Like and the thing is, if you did floor it, it didn't always do anything. Sometimes you'd get like 50 RPM out of that, like boom.
Yep.
And it was nothing. This one, like actually, that's fantastic.
It's just great. That's one of my favorite things about this car. It feels pretty slow right now because we've got the bigger wheels and tires on here and on the passenger, so that's an extra bit of weight. With no passenger on the lightweight wheel and tire setup, this thing feels about maybe 90% of the power of an ND2, ND3. For high teens, low 20s, yeah, sure. Let's try it.
Oh, easy to heel toe. Look at this.
I can't heel toe in the Viper with that pedal spacer.
Okay, we can't do the upshifts like the Viper. Gotta space that out a little longer. Oh, she's a little waist car.
It's so much fun.
Oh my God.
This is one of the most fun street cars I've ever owned. It's a little slow on track, except for around the corners. You can hang with the big boys in the corners.
Yeah. Oh, this
Everywhere
thing's
else.
great.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
It sounds really good. I'm really like just completely enamored with this sound. Why are you there? That's a crazy thing to do. Genuinely as dangerous as it gets, old lady. Oh my God. How about we park blind over here?
I don't know if there's just a bunch of out-of-towners in this week. What's going on? People are just acting a fool.
It's funny, it like encourages me to rush those shifts and like get out of the clutch because everything else is so insanely fast, but the revs aren't dropping like just quick enough for me, but the revs come up fast enough, which I like.
Yeah.
So that's just gonna take me a little bit of intuitive getting used to, but
it took me a little bit of time to get used to the timing of this car.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit tricky, but once you figure it out, it becomes pretty intuitive.
Because the thing is, like, sometimes you get in cars similar to the Camaro or the Viper where you just almost can't go fast enough for it.
Yes.
So no matter what you do, it looks good.
Viper's a little bit like that. Like, you really, those revs drop so quick.
Which is shocking because it's such a massive an engine.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that makes any sense.
Yeah, you're right. Camaro, you would really have to shift fast.
The Camaro, it was like, I just don't think you could shift fast enough to beat the car.
Yeah. Corvettes are a little like that too sometimes.
Yeah. Something I feel like people get wrong about track cars is they think they need a powerful thing. And power is great and fun and can achieve some impressive numbers and lap times, but power masks bad driving.
Oh, yeah.
And when you get in something like this, it teaches you consistent lap times, it can teach you consistent lines. Anything you do wrong on a lap with a car with only like 165 horsepower, you've scrubbed the lap.
You make a mistake, you turn in too slow or too early or too late in this car, and you can feel yourself losing 1-2 seconds a lap. Like, you can feel how much slower everything got out of that corner for setting up for the straightaway. Take a left.
There we go. I'm finally learning.
Yeah.
I had my morning coffee and a breakfast taco.
And now you're having a Miata.
And now I'm having a Miata.
Which could be a caffeinated beverage.
You know, it's important to recognize too that like I'm having pretty much as much fun in this as I am in the Viper.
That's how I feel, which is so weird.
It's just a really good direct car. And for me, we've talked about this where yes, we're car enthusiasts, but I think we're driving enthusiasts first.
Yes.
So as long as you give me something that I have a connection with, that allows me to play and feel the road and immediately have a response, that's where I come alive as a driver. Because you can give me Ferraris and things that should be the best cars in the world, but sometimes I just don't connect with them. And the appearance, the cachet, the sound, the speed, none of it matters to me if I don't have the connection to the car. Yeah, we probably do need to bed these brakes a little bit.
Yeah, stand on them a couple times.
Yeah.
There we go.
Get a couple more of those.
There you go.
Starting to come alive. There we go, we're getting there. It's always scary when you go 10/10 on a brake and you don't hear any tire.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, we're starting to get there.
Just gotta get that transfer layer now.
Do one more.
People just parking in random spots these days.
There they are. That's
There
the
it is.
stuff.
And
Don't
these are
forget
the-
to bed your brakes, kids.
These are the G-LOC GS1 pads, so these are the street pads. They're really low dust, low noise. They're really progressive. Nice
Oh,
bite.
those feel good. Now I'm getting that initial bite that I like. Thing is, when you have like a track car, you kind of naturally bed the brakes like on your outlap
Oh,
anyway.
for sure, yeah.
And like it's just you don't do this in a street car.
Yeah.
You just
I bedded these are the track pad transfer layer on them, and then I washed the wheels. So it's like rust and then different transfer layer. So, but they are compatible compounds.
Which direction would you like to go?
Let's take a right.
What's nice about this car? Ooh, I can smell them. What's nice about this car? is that when you do pull out and there's traffic ahead of you, unlike the Viper, I'm not disappointed. Like, if I saw that car go by, I'm like, oh, we missed our slot, you know? It doesn't matter.
You can still have fun.
Like, I can just stay wide open in this car.
And the gearing is short.
It's really good. I really dig the gearing in this car. Like, look at this. That 3.4 is really sweet. And it feels really crispy. What I like about this, too, is, like, this car has seen some track work, right? I mean,
there's so much track to it. It's ridiculous.
And this,
you take a left up here.
This still feels proper. Like, I'm not, like, fighting synchros.
Yeah, some of these ND1 transmissions have issues. Many are fine.
I'm so used to having torque that I'm having to really think about, like, oh, I should have gotten on power like a minute ago.
Yeah, that's how it is.
It's funny though, because I've had so many driving instructors who are like Miata drivers, who are some of the best drivers I've ever experienced, but they'd be instructing me in my M3, and they're like, full throttle, full throttle. I'm like, no, not in this car. That's not gonna go well. They're like, try it, and then I do it, and we just drift the whole corner, and like, okay, maybe just feed it. I'm like, yeah, because Miatas are genuinely like, if the throttle was just an actual button, it would be the same.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You could pretty much drive a Miata just as well if it was an on-off switch as it was with a progressive throttle. This has so much grip that it's like kind of alarming. Every time I like discover how much I'm leaving on the table, I'm blown away.
I was having trouble approaching the limits on track. Just couldn't get enough speed under me, you know? And, oh, man. Now you're becoming at one with the car. Jinba Itai engaged. Take it right.
We'll do that. It is little. I could fit, but I just won't wait.
It's so small.
It's fine.
This makes my garage seem so big when it's parked in there.
I can smell the brakes.
Oh yeah, good. It's what it needs.
I still have not gotten that 1-2 down.
It's tricky. Yeah, you have to like just wait like a little bit longer, but it's like it all has to gonna happen at once. It's tricky.
Sorry, clutch.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's funny because it totally, like, the speed I'm doing it on the 1-2 is fine for every other gear.
Yes. Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's just like a fraction of a second longer wait for the 1-2 shift, which is funny. One of those skid marks back there is from the Viper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this I actually am not a huge Miata fan. Every time I get into an MX-5, I usually feel like it's a little sloppy and it's like I'm missing something, some level of connection. This car has solved all, like I would, if this was the first and only Miata I had ever driven, I would be like, oh, the Miata is the greatest car in the world. Like, this is fantastic. This is like better than S2000. This one?
It's pretty good.
Go right here.
Right, yeah. No, I think in stock form, Miatas need a little bit, depending on what you're going to be doing with them.
Wow, this has so much grip. Wow, it's tramlining a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. That's crazy that this tramline's at 225, and the Viper does it on 295s and 350 miles.
It's funny though because it tramlined by sucking me into the corner and basically spiking to probably 1.3 G for a second. And it still was like, no, we got this.
Yeah. This holds 1.6 G on track.
Not shocked at all.
It's crazy. Like I had neck and back pain after the first track day I did this car.
Yeah, like the Type R on my RS is right now, I think I'm like 1.2, 1.3 tops.
Yeah.
And then it starts to kind of fade away. That's why like this is kind of blowing my brains apart, because I'm like approaching it and my brain is saying like this is where it should stop, but it continues.
And then the crazy thing too is like fuel economy. You can be absolutely, we started this drive 20 miles ago at 40
That's insane because like the Type R, driving like this, you're at like 19.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That K20C1 really sucks fuel. Once you start doing forced induction stuff, things just fall apart for the fuel economy side.
I did maybe 8 sessions in this the other day on track. Fighting brake fade a little bit, but that's I think it will solve my brake fade issue. I see good pads. They're just old. But I burned like a third of a tank of gas in this 8 sessions on track. It's crazy. It's just so efficient.
And like these tires will last for a really long time. There's no weight on them, so it's like they just grip and grip and grip, and they're not just getting shredded and chunked out.
No. And these new RCs, you can run a little bit less negative camber with them because the sidewall or the outside shoulder is so strong and structurally reinforced. The new tread design, it may not evacuate water as well, so they may not be as magical in the wet, but they're going to last longer and they're going to work better without crazy aggressive alignments, which is nice.
Yeah, I wanted to try the RZ. I just haven't really worn my RSs out enough. What's that? Oh, gotcha.
And then also these are oversized tires, so you're going faster than you think. There you go.
Just hanging out with my fit friend.
That's right. And then you can exit here.
Okie doke.
And then hit this entrance ramp because it's a nice 90 degree. So like you go out.
There's another cop up here, so we'll watch that.
Could be the same one. I don't see anyone. Maybe he just moved. Yeah, if you go out in the back, it's a nice little sweeper. You can just like take it all flat.
I'm just not gonna risk this guy if he's.
Yeah, you just look ahead.
Let's see. So where are we going?
So if you go right and then turn around, maybe see if there is one there.
It says he'd be up on that side of the entrance ramp, so
right.
turn around here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that here. I got an Escalade coming up on me.
Also, there is if you want to just wrap, there's a church up here too.
Nothing like the face of a giant GM SUV behind you in a Miata where you're like, I'm wide open.
That's true. Yeah, just keep going. That's fine.
But there is a thing about Miatas in Michigan where people just decide, hey, I'd like to put the entirety of my F350 on your bumper. It's insane. I'll take a left up here if there's no traffic coming. Unless that's a dirt road.
It's a dirt road.
Then we're not doing that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm a happy boy.
There's a parking lot here you can wrap it.
Sweet. Whoa! What the f, dude? We almost just got annihilated by that Escalade. People don't pay attention. I had a blinker on. I was like slowing down progressively.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's let the end of this video be a lesson that you should always drive defensively. And while I was basically already driving in the rear view mirror, I didn't think I had to watch for that. Anyway, this Miata is a fantastic little treat. What a joy. I'm going to just keep my foot off this brake because we definitely got them nice and hot. We don't want to deposit pads.
They're probably cooled off by now.
It's fine. But anyway, this is fantastic if you're looking for the catch-all sports car, track car, fun car, weekend car, affordable car. Look, I know a new Miata is pretty expensive, but this goes to show you what an ND1 can be if you put the right money in the right places.
This was half of what an ND3 could cost.
I mean, it's insane. And this is the thing, like I'm somebody who's not always been a believer in these cars because sometimes I do drive them and I do feel like I'm a little out of sync with them or they're a little too soft or this or that. Buy yourself a cheap one with some miles and then put on expensive suspension, a little tune, and you're good to go. And then a spicy exhaust? You kidding me? This is great.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go watch the Topher because he's done amazing track videos in this car, and it's fun to watch this thing just like annihilate expensive things because it doesn't matter how much power you have or what kind of Porsche PTS color you got on your GT3, there's 1.6 G of cornering force coming at you with Chris behind the wheel.
It's a good time.
Don't forget to respect the drive, and I'll see you in the next one.